Hey guys, Christian here today. I wanted to do something a little fun and different to keep on with the Halloween 3 because I've just been feeling it lately. I got the inspiration from a guy I subscribe to, Jason Fury, and he pretty much does everything Friday the 13th. And he does a lot of cool videos where he shows all the formats he has for the Friday the 13th movies. And I enjoy them because, you know, I'm a format guy, so I really like to collect format. And I figured, well, I do have a semi-wide variety of Halloween 3, so I decided that I would try to do the same thing, because, you know, I enjoy it too, so why not? So I kind of have them in chronological order, which they were released, so I'll start first. The first one we have is the CED, and I will pull it so you can see it closer. This CED was, here, I'll tell you what, do it like this. This CED was released in 1983. The movie came out in 92, so it came out a year later. And these were before Laserdiscs. And the way these work is it's the essential to a record. And you put it in, it plays like a record player, and the laser reads the record, and that's how it gets the picture to the screen. So, you know, it plugs up the same way virtually a VHS does, coaxial, and the downfall about these is the picture diminishes over time, as the same way records kind of do, and the sound quality is crap mono, but it has a really cool look to it if you're into that kind of thing. And unfortunately, my CD player didn't really work, so I can't even watch it. But I have been able to put it on once and see how it looks, and it looks old school. CEDs stopped in around 1980. I'm gonna say 1986. Some movies were released in 86, excuse me. And this movie, of course, was made in '83, so it made the cut. And you know, the one thing I like about these is the large sizes. So you really get to see, you know, big, nice pictures on them. And, you know, cool stuff like that. And I really like the CED. I think it's really cool. Next format of big disc, which happens to be my favorite, is the Laserdisc. And here is the Halloween 3 Laserdisc, of course. This was released in 1983 as well. These both came out the same year. Laserdisc was starting to become more prominent by this time, if not dominantly just beating out CED. And Laserdiscs featured a great deal. You could have stereo sound with Laserdisc, which was awesome. The sound was a really big improvement compared to the CED, which, you know, the picture was better, but the sound is what was a real big improvement, I think, on the Laserdisc compared to the CEDs and over the VHSs as well. And the Laserdisc, there are actually some extended scenes in this as well. Not too much, but in the very beginning, when Mr. Grimbridge is running, there's a few extra shots of him running through the lot and stuff, which I didn't really notice at first, but once I compared, it was really cool to see, you know, just a few extra scenes, and some of the shots that you'll recognize are different angles of the same shot. So it was really cool to see that, because I like seeing different forms of what have you from the movie. Like I said, again, this came out in '83, so it came out the same year as the CED, and here's a size comparison, if you want to see. The Laserdisc is, the size of the disc, I believe, is exactly the same, but the casing is a little bigger on the CED for the fact of it encases the whole disc. And you can't pull a CED disc out. The machine grabs a hold of these clips right here, and it sucks it off. So you never, CED discs are pretty flawless because they're never handled by human hands. So I mean, they still play good, even though they kind of diminish. They still never really just crap out. There are many versions of the VHS that were released, and this is the Good Times release, which is kind of the crap release, I guess you could say. I do like the cover art of this one though, even though this is a worse release of the movie. This release came out in let's see if you can get a date. It's not focusing. 1996. But there we go, 1996, as you can see. And you know, the VHS was also released in the late 80s, I think around 88 or so. And the original was released by I think RCA or something, under Universal. This is still under Universal, but Good Times picked it up, I guess. I think the VHS had run its course by this time. That's why there was many releases of this on VHS, at least 4, I think. But this was really cheap on the internet, and you know, I just wanted to have some more format. I want to get a beta now because I see now that's all I'm missing, pretty much. So, but at least I have it on VHS at least. The first format I ever bought for this movie right here is the standard edition DVD. No special features on this. I still like the picture on the standard edition DVD, believe it or not. It still has a nice little faded tone to it, the way this classic movie should, I think. This was, you know, this DVD is special to me because this is the first, you know, time I ever watched it was on this DVD. And like I said, it was the first format I got, so it's special to me. And this is the one I think most people have when they watch the movie. You know, I don't think too many people have the Scream Factory version yet. Some of them probably do, but you know, this is probably the most standard, you know, edition. This also came out in a double pack with Halloween 2 and Halloween 3, so people probably have that one too, which I don't own. But yeah, that's the standard edition, and you know, that's what the disc looks like, if you want to see. I think we pretty much all know what that looks like. And last but not least, here is the Blu-ray. This is the Scream Factory release, and this is really great. Really cool stuff about it. I got it, of course, because I'm a collector of this movie. But the thing I liked about it is there's really cool, you know, fun things about it. Like right here, this Anniversary Silver Shamrock Edition. I thought that was really cool. I like that it had the little encasing on it, as you can see, you know. Another thing I really liked about the Blu-ray was, as you can see, you know, the front cover of this is actually different, but when you get it, it's not. This cover right here was originally on the front. They gave you this really neat feature, which I love, and I noticed the same thing was with the Halloween 2 and the Halloween 3. You can flip the artwork and put the classic on the front. It was really cool. And the greatest thing about this, which I really love, you know, and plus, like, nice big bio on the back for the movie, and cool pictures, you know, look at all the special features. It's a huge list of special features, so that was really great. The discs look really cool. It's a nice zoom up of the, I guess, like the witch on the front cover of the movie. Really great. Scream Factory, I love it to death, you know. The picture looks really, what I like about this is the picture looks really good, but it also doesn't take away from the vintage style of the movie, which I was really skeptical about, but it really did it really pulled it off well. I like the style and look that it gave this movie, so I could not complain. So if you haven't picked this up, you can also get it on DVD form, but if you already have it on DVD, I highly recommend getting it on the Blu-ray. I did pick up the Halloween 2 for this on the DVD though, because I heard the transfer wasn't as good for the Halloween 2 on the DVD, so I did decide to stick to, excuse me, the Halloween 2 was not as good on Blu-ray for the transfer, so I decided to get that on the DVD, which I did in my last video. I showed that. But that's the collection of movies I have for Halloween 3, and I might do a couple more movies with this, because I didn't realize some of the movies I have multiple formats of them. But that's it, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.